The plan to import Argentinian beef to the United States continuing to be a hot-button issue for American cattlemen and ranchers. In continuing coverage tonight, Grant Green has reaction to the saga from one South Dakota rancher and caught up with the governor who was making a stop in Sioux Falls. Grant, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. On Wednesday, President Trump took to Truth Social to say that cattle ranchers simply don't understand that the only reason they are doing so well is because of the tariffs he put on international beef. A couple of South Dakota ranchers, including the most popular one the state has, say the communication has gone all wrong.
The initial reaction to Trump's plan to lower beef prices started with a simple disagreement of policy.
As they stand, they don't need to be fixed by anybody in Washington. And when it comes to imports, we're already importing from Argentina, and there hasn't been an issue with that for the time being.
When Trump lashed back out, claiming victory for the success of the beef industry, fourth-generation South Dakota rancher Warren Simmons called it an unfair assessment.
He's completely out of touch with the fundamentals of the buying and selling of cattle in the country. The tariffs have very, very, very little to do with anything that's going on out in cattle country.
What was
on Friday, Governor Rhoden told Dakota News Now that Trump's comments and the communication around his plan to lower beef prices were disappointing.
That was unfortunate. I think we'll get past it. It affected the markets, and that is the biggest casualty of this kind of communication and the way it was brought across.
Rhoden said the imports from Brazil wouldn't be significant anyways and is keeping his focus on the future. The USDA recently published a 13-page plan to fortify the American beef industry.
This represents a lot of stuff that has needed to happen and needed to be addressed for a lot of years. So I'm hopeful we can get past this other issue and kind of focus on the future of agriculture.
He added that his recent conversations with USDA Secretary Brooke Rollins gave him encouragement that ranchers and cattlemen in the state remain a top priority of the Trump administration.
And we'll have a link to that USDA plan posted on our website, dakotanewsnow.com, which includes the aspiration to giving ranchers a voice by hosting regional meetings to identify producer priorities. Brian.
Grant Green here at 5. Grant, thank you.